Hello, my name is Bill Haley for the Facebook page called Competitive Representative Agencies. This is going to be just one of the very few, or just one of the topics of competitive representative agencies. And that's changing how Americans are represented in government. So right now we do it in districts. For the legislative branch, we do it in districts. So if you have 100 districts in the House of Delegates in Virginia, 435 in America, we do it by districts, geographic areas where everybody's in that area. So in the federal government, a congressman is usually between 700,000 or 800,000 people. In House of Delegates, somewhere around the 70 or 80,000 people per district. In different districts are you have a district, but there's a lot of people within that district with a lot of different ways they want to be represented. So you can't represent two different people with two different value systems. If you're going to have a lawyer represent you in court, you might join together with two people who have that have the very, very same interest, and they're not going to be in conflict. But once there's some conflict, you have to have different lawyers, different representative. Same thing within government. If a Democrat is elected and you're a Republican, you're not going to be represented by them. You're going to vote not within your interests. And even if you are a Democrat and a Democrat gets elected, they're only going to represent only partially what your values are, what your opinions and your values and your interests are. So they're not going to represent everything. We should not be calling them representative. So changing how we're going to do it. How we're going to change it. Within every state or within America or within your city, we're going to have representative agencies, roughly at 12. As long as you can get 5% of the population to join with you, you organize to get at least 5% of the population, you get representation. And you get represented by the number, your representative power comes by the percentage. So if 7% join with you, you get 7%. 12% join with you, you get 12%. I do put an upper limit on 20%, so it's between 5 and 20%. So you join together with people, and if you want more than 20%, let's say you have 40% that join together, you make 2 of them, or 3 at that point. You can have the same values if you wish, but most likely, like the Republican Party, there's many camps in the Republican Party, from the more libertarian type to the more middle of the road to the more hawkish on defense to the more people who want to change the religious right, or if you will. There's a lot of groups in there, and we're going to be represented that. Plus, I want to have representation in every aspect of government. Education, you get a representative in education. You get a representative in policing. You get a representative in how we deal with war and peace. You're representative when it comes to environmental concerns. All these, one representative might not be able represent you across your whole span of ideas across government. Now, obviously, we have to have limitations on that. We can't go so low, but I take it much farther than what we have right now, and it goes significantly to more representation. Until the next video.